Hello, reviews, welcome to Mr.Who Views. And today my brothers with Superman, Victis. Yeah, this is the penultimate episode of My Brothers with Superman Season 3. Yeah, I think it's okay. Like, the stuff with Clark is a bit better than what Lois and the others are doing, but there's some good moments in it, but yeah. Anyway, this is up begin. We're knocking it off with Bizarro bringing Clark to the fortress, and the Kryptonian robots take control of Bizarro's mind. And yeah, it is revealed that the Kryptonian robots are actually all brainiacs. And they say they're a bit they're different from the brainiac from season 2, but I see a little bit of that, but not that much. And they put Clark into the simulation of Kryptonian's ancient past as a test to see if he's worthy of getting his powers back. And that's for him to kill the invaders of the ancient Krypton. Yeah. And yeah, there are moments in the simulation where Clark gets violent, red electric uh, energy or something comes out when his eyes do turn red. But he's able to shake it off at one point, and one of the invaders actually attacks him off a cliff. Yeah, Clark is able to see that there's wrong with the guy's arm, puts it into a sling, and then talk to him over a campfire when they need to stop, and then the guy gets attacked by some alien dog, and yeah, Clark is able to get the alien, which later on Brainiac says are called clones. Yeah, down spoilers. Yeah, when Clark brings the leader of the clones uh, back, he sees that they're not invaders, they're refugees. Yeah, and once again, Brainiac is trying to get uh, the Clark to embrace his violent side or whatever. But once again, the Clark is able to uh, fight it off, and the leader of the clones just stops his men from attacking, and says a word that later on Brainiac said, like, that means friend when he's talking to the other ones. And yeah, another spoiler. Turn out these brainiacs are the actual clones from the ancient past. Turn out the Kryptonians probably made into their robots, and now they think that the weak need to serve the strong. And he's sort of freaking out when Superman's able to uh, like get the clones to stand down peacefully. Yeah. I also have a Bizarro, uh, still brain controlled or mind controlled, whatever, and in a black suit. And when they're about to do take a Clark out, Bizarro actually takes the main Brainiac out first, and just let out a roar. Ugh. Anyway, with laws and that, Waller wants Lara and Jonathan to join Uncle Sam's fight against the Eradicator, but Lois is against it, but it actually falls, and yeah, she and Connor just start giving out. They're not Connor, Jonathan start giving out to each other, and yeah, Jonathan just goes off, and yeah, then the talk between Lara and Lois was a kind of good. The sound that their future her did gave her the same gave Lara the same speech that the present version did, and just when Lois about to give Lara her compass. I don't know if the future one already did. And yeah, then you can say what you want about Metal Water, but it says you got the Supergirl some medical attention, and the Supergirl did wake up, so yep, she isn't dead. Hooray, hooray. And yeah, Jimmy never left her side, and like, do kind of like when Jimmy hugs her, she's actually blushes a bit. And Lara and Lois says up the car and give her some hot dogs, and yeah, Lois gets a car to talk to John while he's on the moon playing a space catch. After talking to Kara, Johnson decides to join the fight, but he's saying not to take orders from Waller or uh, Lois. And throw Lex found from the temporal anomaly at the ground zero from Zero Day, and he expects that's when the Eradicator is gonna show up, and Walter's calling the situation Operation Doomsday, and sometimes just calling the kids fall in low, saying that they're taking their orders from a Kara, and Waller reluctantly agrees. And yeah, there's a montage on Lark's training, or Kara training Lara and Jonathan. Small characters actually come back. John Henry Irons, Livewire, and the Heat Wave. And Jonathan gets a badass sword. Yeah. And yeah, to talk with Lex and Jimmy is good since Lex is taking about an abandoned ship. But Jimmy is just saying they need to face his problems, and yeah, Lex say that the Kryptonians caused it, but Jimmy saying that Lex created the monster and let it out. And let's tell Lex after Lex saying that maybe does he think he should let the aliens take over? And Jimmy saying that they've been fixing his messes while he just been dodging them, and maybe to be a hero or maybe a villain. And yeah, just when the day comes, Lex does show up, and yeah, the Nightmare does turn up as well. He looks a lot different, and Jonathan does slice him in half for he could be doing that monologuing, and Jonathan tries to show that he is a Superman, even though he did was very reckless. Yeah, the Annihilator wasn't killed. It's split into two parts. It's a past self and his current future self, and I think he just puts Jonathan down on the ground and just saying they just gotta make sure that they have the human race has no Superman to save them. Like I said, I think that stuff with Clark was a bit better than stuff with Lois and that, but I do think some of the stuff with Lois and that is pretty good, and they're showing that Jonathan is just insecure because he feels like his mom and sort of people expect him to be perfect like his dad, but the characters tell him that Clark is far from perfect, and the reason that Lois and Jimmy thinks he is because he never gives up. I think it's similar to the speech that Steve Lombard gave her near the end, or maybe second last episode as well, of season 2, but whatever. And yeah, Lois' insecurity about being a mom and feeling kind of parent her kid by herself. Yeah, I can understand that, and Jimmy actually doing some good for Kara for once is pretty good moment as well. And as I said, his talk with Lex is great too. And yeah, I can't wait to see how the season ends. And yeah, I do agree that it just that what some people saying, it feels like this might be a series, and bring back old characters and that, but they did bring back it's like John Henry Irons and Livewire and Heatwave in the last season, but don't know how they heard about maybe Lois called her dad and had him had him send him or something like that. Oh yeah, and when Brainiac was telling Clark about the age and the Krypton, I saw that the Kryptonian caveman or something had red eyes. I just wonder if the Annihilator or the Eradicator went back to Krypton's past and he caused the mindset that the strong should rule the weak. Probably explain why uh, when Kara and now Clark get more violent, their eyes from render electric energy, and it could explain why Clark can be seeing these visions of the fortress and the Kryptonians past. It could be because of time changing, but it's just a theory. But don't know. And yeah, just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and remember to share this video with, or to share this video and any one of my videos that I've watched to ever you want, and check out my community tab. Just go into my channel, click on uh, publish, and it will show some polls that you're interested in voting. But if you're not, that's okay. And I do put up notifications when my videos are up for those that are subscribed to me, and in case the ones that aren't don't get my videos because of the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, it's like that's it, guys. Later.